China is getting ready to fly the H-20, a brand new stealth strategic bomber, for the first time. The image depicts a sizable aircraft with what appears to be an American B-2 Spirit's top canopy. There will soon be flying testing of a key aircraft type of tremendous strategic and historical worth, according to a July 2018 story in China's pro-government newspaper Global Times. This piece's centerpiece is a huge aircraft with what appears to be an American B-2 Spirit-style canopy on top. It looks like China is preparing to launch the H-20, a recently built stealth strategic bomber, for its initial flight testing. Photo from a 2021 Chinese Air Force recruitment film. It is only partially clear whether the picture is an actual aircraft. Ji Heping, the head of the Flight Test Center for the Chinese corporation AVIC, spoke about the upcoming flight test of the aircraft of strategic and historical importance, Aviation Industry Corporation of China. However, neither the type of aircraft nor its type was mentioned in the report. Heping was referring to the new H-20 bomber, according to rumors circulated on China's internet and cited in posts on the pro-government website Global Times, articles supported by Chinese government officials in line with state-run propaganda. It may be a cover hiding the most recent American B-2 Spirit or B-21 Raider. The popular speculation that the new plane may be the H-20 is reasonable, but it may just be an overinterpretation, according to an unnamed China expert, who was cited by the Global Times in the same piece. According to the expert, public conjecture that the new aircraft could be the H-20 is reasonable given all official signs. The H-20 bomber from China has long been a hot topic of debate. It is the final significant model in China's 20 series, which also included the multi-role Z-20 helicopter and the I-20 medium transport aircraft. The 20 series only has one other multi-role helicopter, and that is this one. China presently only has one strategic bomber in its inventory, the H-6K. It is a significantly modified and repaired variant of the first Chinese H-6 bomber. The Tu-16, an older Soviet bomber, served as the design inspiration. When Chinese military leaders met 7 years ago, they concluded that the Chinese Air Force required a new generation of strategic bombers, according to an article in Aviation Week. The Chinese Air Force's commander at the time, General Ma Xiaoshan, publicly acknowledged the H-20's development in 2016. In a promotional video that was made available in May 2018, AVIC offered some hints about producing a fresh bomber. Last but not least, the Pentagon predicted that the H-20 will enter service within the next 10 years in a study it gave to Congress 4 years ago. The B-21 Raider, the following American bomber, is slated to make its debut in December. But in a few days, Zhuhai will host the renowned Chinese air display Zhuhai Air Show. Zhuhai. According to rumors, Beijing intends to utilize the demonstration to beat Washington to the launch of a new strategic bomber. A never-before-seen 20 series class aircraft capable of long-range strategic delivery would also be shown, according to the Chinese Air Force's press spokesman. It may, however, be a Y-20U, YY-20, refueling aircraft, according to Steve Trimble of Aviation Week, whose analysis and characterization of its shape. After all, the Chinese Air Force is accustomed to revealing new aircraft and air defense systems to the public months or even years after there is ample proof of their existence. For instance, the J-20 fighter's existence was not truly confirmed until 2012, and the first public display of this aircraft took place in Zhuhai in 2016. The I-20 cargo plane was completed in 2 years. The American B-2 Spirit, a stealth aircraft with subsonic wings equipped with both conventional and long-range nuclear missiles, is sometimes compared to the H-20 bomber as its alter ego. According to the American espionage organization DIA, the Chinese bombers will have a range of up to 8,000 kilometers. Defense Intelligence Agency, AESA, Active Electronically Scanned Array. Radar will also be used to detect threats like missiles and hostile aircraft. By the end of the decade, the H-20 should be in use. The H-20's primary objective is nuclear assault. In China's nuclear triad, this is the final piece that is lacking. The H-20 bomber will, on the one hand, improve China's nuclear deterrence capabilities while, on the other, giving Beijing the means to send a strategic nuclear signal. Strategic bombers can be deployed to conduct training and demonstration missions all over the world, unlike nuclear submarines, which must operate covertly like camouflaged nuclear missiles in ground forces. It might be either the Pacific or the Indian Ocean in China. The H-20 and I-20U tankers from China are even capable of simulating attacks on the Hawaiian Islands. After all, the Hawaiian Islands are located more than 8,000 kilometers off the coast of China. America won't be able to block Chinese bomber missions to Hawaii, even if the H-20 misses a U.S. aircraft carrier, which seems implausible, and a U.S. ship outfitted with anti-aircraft systems. The H-20 can also fly over the shores of Australia and India, as well as in the friendly airspace of Pakistan and, on occasion, Kazakhstan. It can even travel close to the island of Guam. This would be China's strategic signal to the U.S. as well as to the American allies in the region. China will demonstrate to America's allies through this tactic that they cannot rely on the United States and that it is in their best interests to negotiate a deal with China. Imagine a situation where the U.S. and China are engaged in a physical battle. In this scenario, the H-20 would carry out its intended mission and launch a tactical or strategic nuclear strike against American targets in the Pacific Ocean.